Hey guys, it's Shar, and I wanted to go ahead and do a update video for you guys because it has definitely been quite some time since I have uploaded to my channel. This is something I wanted to do for a while, like a really long time, because this isn't the first time that I have been away from my channel for an extensive period of time, and I definitely owe you guys an explanation. I have been wanting to talk to you guys, but I don't know, like, a part of me finds it very difficult to open up to people, and that's just something that I have debated about for a while, and it's kind of to the point now where I definitely feel like you guys deserve to know what's been going on. So do excuse, I did just wake up, so if I sound like super groggy or raspy, I do apologize. So anyways, the reason why I have been gone for a really long time is a variety of things. To be completely honest, I have been dealing with so much in my personal life, and I don't really talk to a lot of people, so it's just kind of like something that's just been sitting like within me, and it's like it's going nowhere, like like these emotions and everything, like it's going nowhere. I've been dealing with depression and anxiety for like a really long time. The depression has been around like since forever, like probably since I was 10 years old. I've always been like a super like unintentionally stressed person at times, and I don't know how to deal with those types of I don't know, like feelings, I guess. And I kind of closed myself off and away from the world in a way. And then I also was dealing with anxiety as well. Now, I know a lot of people deal with these types of situations, and though others may not understand it all too well, a lot of people will say, just not think about it or get over it, or, they don't really feel like it's something that's that, deep or that big of a deal. And for me, it affects everybody differently. And for a lot of reasons, especially my anxiety, I just can't deal like a lot of times. This year, or between this year and last year, the anxiety was really strong, to the point where a lot of times I was in the ER. I had to go to the ER, because I was literally panicking. Like, my heart was beating too fast. I couldn't feel like I could breathe. Felt like I was going to die. Like, it's just a lot of emotions going through my mind. And at a lot of times I would be sitting here and recording for you guys, and out of nowhere, like, the symptoms would just happen. I wouldn't be stressed about nothing. My mind would be completely clear, and then out of nowhere, like, anxiety hits me like a ton of bricks, and it's a very uncomfortable feeling. Like, it's this feeling that you get, like, almost kind of like in a paranoid type of way. And I would kind of walk and try to do like yoga or meditate, and it just would not work, because like the minute that I would stop, it would just start all over again, and it made me super anxious and just, I don't know. So I'm like so nervous, like, talking to you guys about this right now. Like, I've probably been dealing with anxiety for about 10 years now, and for the past 2 years, this is the worst that it has ever been. Like, anxiety is one of those things that's just very indescribable. Like, only people who go through it really understand what it is, and how it feels. I believe that anxiety kind of happened really strong now because of all the health ailments that kind of followed after the kidney stones that I had about a year and a half ago. To me, that's it's like how I interpret it, is that this is how my anxiety like kind of kicked in because of the stress of everything. Maybe, I don't know. But following that whole situation, it's just been like a series of health events, like just constantly, like in and out of the hospital, in and out of doctors' offices, And it's just been super annoying. And I don't like hospitals. I don't like doctors. I don't trust them. I don't like leaving my well-being up to people who could honestly care less sometimes. And that's kind of how I feel when it comes to certain doctors, because when it comes to anxiety, the first thing that they want to do is just kind of brush everything else that's going on with you under the rug. You know, deep down within me, I just feel like it's deeper than that. It's bigger than that. So I've just been feeling like super alone and just super like just, I don't know, like misunderstood, I guess. And it's just been like a really tough time, and it's just a lot of stuff that I've been thinking about. All of these health issues that has been happening to me over the course of 2 years now. I've just been having like trouble sleeping. I had been having trouble eating. I get full fast, or I'm just not that interested in eating. Head pain, and I'm not even talking like typical headache scenario. I'm talking sharp jabbing pain, unable to sleep on certain sides, so many neurological issues. I was crying a lot. I was just very, very unhappy. And you know, I was dealing with like a lot of pain, like physically, just a lot of pain mentally. And it was so much. Like when they did a CAT scan for my kidney stone, they noticed that there was like a lump somewhere, so they wanted me to get that checked out. And it turned out that it was just like a nodule. They said it was benign, that, you know, it was nothing that I need to worry about, but I had to get it checked in a year. So it's been a year now. So I ended up seeing another doctor who did a ultrasound of my neck, and they noticed that the nodule was getting bigger. So now I have to go back to the endocrinologist to get it tested again. So it's just, again, bringing up all these emotions, because it's like, you know, like whenever am I going to get a break from all of this? You know, if it's not the depression or anxiety or the pain that I'm dealing with, it's always something else. And I feel like I'm never getting answers. You know, I just feel like I'm always just getting results to go to another doctor to get more results. And, you know, I'm never getting anything like in confirmation. So I have to go back for that. So I have an appointment coming up, and, you know, like to get that checked out. And I'm just hoping that everything is going to be okay. I've read about you know, stuff about having nodules, and it scares me, like, and it upsets me. Like, I don't want to go and have surgery. Like, it's so many horror stories and so many risks involved in getting surgeries, and I don't want that for myself, you know. Like, I don't want to be helpless like that. And I don't know, it's just a really hard thing to process. And then there's just other things that has been happening that I don't want to talk to you guys about, because that's just a little bit too personal. And that's the one thing that's been eating me up inside, and it's something that I just can't talk to you guys about. I'm sorry, but it's just been so much, and I just been trying to figure out ways to just handle it. And for me, sometimes it is just kind of walking away from my computer and just taking a break. And I'm sorry that it has left you guys, you know, wondering where I am and where's the videos. I'm so sorry about that. I really, really am. Oh my god. Anyways, I just wanted to come out and talk to you guys about this, because you deserve it, and I owe you this explanation, because it's been so long. Like, I'm looking at these videos, like the last time I posted, I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, I'm so horrible. And I wanted to just talk to you guys about it. So if any of you are curious, no, I'm not on any type of medication for my anxiety or depression or anything like that. I have been to a therapist in the past, like sometime last year, and I had to stop going because I just couldn't afford it. Trying to find a decent job has also been a struggle, so that's another side thing that's just been kind of, that I've just been dealing with. And I was glad that I was able to talk to somebody about what I've been like kind of going through, but now everything has just been such a heavy weight, and I don't know where to put it. So I don't, like I said, I don't talk to nobody. I'm an only child. I don't, it's just me. So it's been really, really difficult, and it's really hard for me to kind of be okay a lot of the time. I know that for me personally, the things that I'm going through, I feel like I can't really overcome it, and that's like my biggest issue right now. I don't want to talk like so much about it per se. It's just been crazy. I just been having like pain all over, and sometimes I just kind of step away from the computer and I just kind of relax, and it upsets me. It upsets me because like I feel like I'm young, and I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, so it upsets me because I feel like I'm young, and I'm going through this at this age, and it's like I feel like I can't help myself. So it's just like I just take a step back, and I just have to take a breather, because I just feel like maybe if I just take some time to myself, if I just take some space to myself, then maybe I'll feel better. Maybe all of this will go away. So it's just kind of like I'm like beating myself down, like going through all of this, like going through all these emotions. I don't want you guys to think that I'm abandoning my channel or abandoning you guys or abandoning my LPs. I definitely want to get more content out there for you guys. I love doing what I do, and I love this game, and I love my Sims and my characters and their stories, because they give me so much life, just giving them life. And for you guys to see that and enjoy that, like it makes me love it that much more. I would never just leave and just completely quit without letting you guys know. I just kind of built this wall, and I don't know why. And even with like my videos, I don't give you guys like all of me. Like, if that sounds weird, like it's true. Like sometimes I sit there through my editing and I'm just like, why am I so like closed off? And I'm just like this crazy goofy person, like when I'm not going through the other stuff. And I would love for you guys to get to know that part of me, like the way that I am able to escape the things that I'm dealing with is by playing Sims, and like kind of disappearing in a way from like my thoughts. And it's hard to do that when like in the middle of just even my own personal session like kind of gets interfered with, because my health takes over. I just kind of feel like I've given up so much already, and I feel like this game is kind of like the last thing that I have left. So I don't know, it's just kind of hard to deal with. I don't know, like to deal with. It's crazy, because I was never one to be like this at all. But anyways, I am definitely going to be doing a city living LP. I'm definitely going to be bringing Get to Work back, and definitely still working on some parts for Get Together. And my base game LP, I've been having some issues with the save, so that's why you guys haven't been seeing that in a little bit. And as for Dine Out, I've been currently working on a part for that as well, and I have a speed build of a restaurant that I've been working on forever. So I I'd also had that in the works as well. So I mean, I've definitely been doing stuff. Even though I haven't been around, I've been definitely in my game. Here and there, just kind of dipping and dabbing into everything, just trying to figure out what I want to do with a lot of the content that I have. And the other side is that I'm just a super perfectionist, and I kind of feel like I could always do better. I'm never really truly satisfied with like the stuff that I do. So when I like make recordings, or like if I upload for you guys, or whatever the case may be, I always have these doubts that the content isn't going to be good enough, because I don't think it's good enough. And I don't have like the best equipment in the world. Just wanted to go ahead and bring you guys up to speed on everything. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I left out. So I don't know. It's different to kind of put myself out there in this way. But anyways, for those of you who are still supporting me, thank you so much for still being here and being patient with me. I truly, truly do appreciate each and every single one of you, those who are old and new. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys with a new video. But until then, I will see you guys all later.